Well, all right. Well, time to do some major surgery here. We have a 128 that when pressure is applied, when the body is twisted at all, we seem to be having some challenges with its grounding out, flaking out. I don't know what you want to call it. Not working. And it's really pissing me off because this is like everything else about it works. So I'm going to do two things here. One, I have a known good, or well, again, another 128 that tests really well. That I think we can use to. This keyboard works really well, but obviously you can see here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Well, there certainly seems to be a bow in it. It's not sitting flat. I'm going to have a quick look. See if I can identify where said contact might be happening. Otherwise, that's it. I'm just swapping the keyboards. And of course, I installed Lumicode into this one, thinking, oh, I'll keep the one that has the panel over and with a good keyboard for myself and fix the other keyboard. Now, I have this shield put in, and maybe what I need to do is just remove the shield and see if I run into the same problems. Because if I do, I'll just put heat sinks on the chips that, in theory, require heat sinks, and just get rid of this. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do right now. It's just, I mean, this was creating some sort of pressure point there. And I already had a heat sink because this couldn't fit properly with the RF shield around the, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so the new plan here is remove this heat shield. Figure out what I did with all the screws. And I'm just going to put this, oh, there's one. I'm just going to put to the side. Why, you may ask, did I remove? What's this? I'll remember that going in there. So there's the Lumicode upgrade that I had done. There's all the other things. Maybe just that pressure alone. What on earth? Was this somebody's? What? There's no way that was factory. Somebody's had this issue before. Okay. Well, I don't see why I'm not able to lift this right out. Is there another screw that I'm not aware of? Nope. This should be able to just come right out, and then I should be able to just lift this RF shield, which, it's doing nothing. my opinion. Let's get all the possible things that could be causing a short out of here. Then we'll worry about heat. Okay, we're almost out. Okay, there's the motherboard out. I don't see how this would actually affect anything, but to be honest, as I said, let's just take it out and see what happens. Just gonna flip this over and look. Oh, look at that. Some interesting bodges there. One with a resistor too. Here. I'm gonna zoom in on this so you can see. In fact, maybe I can hit 5 times lens. Oh yeah, look, I got two of the I got most of the bodges in there already. Well, I'm not seeing anything specific that would indicate a short. But with these bodges being in there, probably only this one that I'd be really concerned about. That is a potential. Let's just have a look at. Probably my primary concern would be anything in the video area. And I will note that this bodge here goes from one of the video chips. I think that might be factory. I'll do some research on that. But in the meantime, let's keep this whole. I'm trying to salvage it before I go replacing boards. And I mean, the reality is, and while I'm in here, I'm going to double check that, like, this is my ground. Should be able to not grab onto. Oh, that top should be able to fit in without any issue. Okay. You know, it's funny. I wonder how much of that bend I exacerbated with this chip in the middle. And sorry, let me zoom back out of that. We'll go back to another lens here. I wonder if I actually created that problem myself. Now, I'm not sure why it would suddenly stop working. But obviously, I was able to fuss around, for lack of a better term, with it and make it do things that it shouldn't be able to do. And just to confirm, I haven't seen any Okay. So heat shield has been removed. We'll point out there's still some flex right here. I'm not sure why. Let's try it like that. Of course, let's get this reconnected. I mean, it might have been high enough that it was creating an issue on the keyboard. In the 1 times territory. Here we'll go. We'll zoom in just a bit so that you can see the desk. Really, I think about there. No. There's 1.5. We liked it, or maybe even 0.3, so you can see the full desk, or at least most of the desk, like that. Let's get these tools out of the way. I gotta clean up my desk. So, since, and of course, I didn't plug back in the keyboard. So I also need to do this. Okay, so no RF shield on the bottom now. We'll see how much and I seem to have an extra screw. What part's not screwed down properly? And how's it going to affect it? All right. So plug this back in. That we'll plug our Lumico back in. Get our power supply here. That is looking great, actually. Turn it on with that leaves the power supply off. Get our 1581, and this time we're going to put it on top because I'm not as concerned with. Are we ready? No, we are not ready. We'll start recording, and I'm going to make sure I have 4080 on. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Why, I screwed it all back together. Okay, back up and running. Very first time. Let's go into this. All right. Well, there's a new drive I created. So why did I have to create a new drive? Well, when I was using the other software, we don't need these because I was using them to prop up the desk. Gentle, Aaron, gentle. Don't need that. Oh, it's kind of got a. Anyways, yeah. So if we go in and we mount this on B. Oh, what's it doing now? Come on. And we go back here and we go in. This time we're going to go into we're going to go into utilities. So it looks like draw copy is the way to go. And I just want to make sure that this is set up. Yeah, I know it's sliding off the screen. It, for whatever reason, the sync just slightly adjusts, and then even if I, I try to manually force the RGB to HDMI to be in a specific state, it says too bad. So while a copy is going on, I will fuss with the controls again, possibly even just swapping to, EasyCap, which in itself has its own challenges, considering right now, yeah, right now, whatever. Yeah, look at that color shift. It's just gross. Okay, but that all that being said, what did I need to do? Yes, we need to go into settings, and we're going to leave drive as a 1571, and that's going to continue to be a 1581. And our software IEC, yeah, that's fine on 12, and I think I renamed it to SW2IEC. I think that's what it's called. Save that. We just go back, SW2IEC. Yeah, we can go into that. We can just save it. Yep. That's its directory there. Yeah, it just destroyed the entire thing when I use that other software. It's not working. And it was really slow. So I don't know how else to speed things up, but here we go. There's nothing in a drive 8. But I think this is it. This is our opportunity now to this is our opportunity now to I think I wanted to test one other thing, but I think this is our opportunity to back this stuff up. I think it's the only reliable way I've found so far. I mean, I could use that other piece of software, but as I said, it was really, really slow. We could do one more backup. Like, that's way faster. And then, of course, in 11, we have a blank disk right now. And so if we hit D and do a disk copy, and we say yes, bingo bango. Oh, I forgot to start a clock here. But we'll get the idea. Like, this is a pretty damn fast. And look, nothing's freezing now. I think I was putting too much pressure on the VIC-2, and yeah, that would make sense. All right, I'm back. So, of course, I turned it off of. It looks like we now have a GeoSpoot disk. Okay, okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna take a break. Looks like I fixed this thing. No more wonkiness. I probably broke it myself.